boys and girls, and welcome back to Kids on the Living Edge. This is week 4 of our series, Famous. We're talking about fame. We're talking about famous people from the Bible. You know, we've been learning about King Solomon, and of course, we learned about his parents, David and Bathsheba. Today, we're gonna focus a little more on Solomon. Are y'all ready? First, we have to say our rules. Here we go. Love, listen, learn. Great job. Remember, when we love, we listen, and when we listen, we learn. And when we learn, we grow. You got it. And who are we going to be like? Exactly. We're going to be like Jesus. All right, boys and girls, let's get ready to visit Kelly in Callie's world. Put your hands in your lap. There we go.
Today, I'm coloring a picture of something I love about where I live, New York City. I guess we live in a pretty famous and historical city, and the local library is filling its walls with pretty images from all the little kids like me. I love a lot of things about my city. There's a really fun lake where I see ducks everywhere. I could draw a picture of the tall buildings I see downtown. I also like the donut shop on the corner because they have world famous donuts. It even says they are famous on the sign. I'm pretty thankful to live here. There are so many good things to be thankful for.
Hallie!
Hey, Mom!
Let's put on our shoes to go help clean up the park with friends today.
Do I have to?
I would love for you to spend a few minutes doing your part.
Okay. Well, friends, I have to be honest and say I'm not super excited about cleaning up at the park, but I'm sure today's Bible story will change my mind.
It's time for our Bible story. David was learning that being a king wasn't everything he thought it would be. God told David that he would not be the one who would get to build a famous temple for God. David's son, Solomon, would be. Solomon knew he couldn't build a place that was actually good enough to be God's real house. God is way too big and way too great to fit into any single place here on earth. But Solomon was so thankful to God for showing him kindness and taking care of him that he wanted to give as much as he could back. So he built. Have you ever been so happy and so thankful for a gift that you wanted to give something back to the person who gave it to you? That's how Solomon felt. So Solomon, instead of giving a gift back, gave his time, his energy, and his focus to building a special place for people to spend time with God. The temple that Solomon was building was so special that he cared about every small, tiny, little detail. What is the coolest place you have ever been to? Well, imagine that place, plus infinity, and you might begin to understand just how awesome this temple for God was. In Psalm 84, we hear just how Solomon might have been feeling toward God. A psalm is like a song, and Psalm 84 sings about how there is no place the songwriter would rather be than with God. In fact, it says that one day with God is better than 1,000 days anywhere else. God had given the songwriter and Solomon so many good gifts that they wanted to give the gifts back. They wanted to say thank you back with every song they sang and with every move they made. Can you make some moves right now? Everything that you do is a chance to say thank you. When do you like to say thank you the most? When someone does something nice for you? When someone shares their toys? When your parents cook a yummy dinner? When God does things for us, we can say thank you with what we have, our smiles, our words. We can say thank you with our hands and our feet. When we really think about God's kindness and all He does for us, we can wonder, What in the world can I give back to such a big and good God? But remember today's Bible story. And remember, when we are thankful, we can give God what we have.
Wow! Solomon didn't hold on too tight to the things that were his. He totally could have. I mean, sometimes I don't like to share or give my things away. I didn't really want to go to the park today to help clean up. But do you know what I learned? I learned that while I'm giving my time and helping clean up the park, it shows my city how thankful I am to live here. Wait, that's it. That's what I was missing. Thankfulness. It's easier to give and share and take care of others when we are thankful for what God has done for us. Should we make a list of things we're thankful for together?
I thank God for my friends. I thank God for my family. I thank God for the food that I eat. I thank God for everything.
When we are thankful, we can give God what we have. It may not feel easy at first to give things away or to spend time doing things for others, but we can start small. Like every thank you we say is something we can give. I'll start. Thank you, my friends, for learning and growing with me. Okay, gotta run. Talk to you soon. Peace.
Wow, what a story. Solomon built quite a temple for God. You know, when God does something good for us, for Solomon, he made him king, it's always right for us to tell God, thank you, right? When someone does something nice for you or something kind for you, usually we say thank you. Well, that's what Solomon did. David couldn't build God's house, but God said David's son Solomon could. And Solomon thought, wow, what an honor. What can I do for God? Well, what can we give God? We can always give God our thanks, our praise. Yes, that's something God always loves to receive from us is our thank you, is our praise. You know, our big idea for today is when we are thankful, we can give God what we have. Well, what do we have? We have our thank you. We have our praise. You can always give that to God, and it's always more than enough. We can't give him horses or the sky or trees or birds. All that belongs to him. In fact, everything good that we see around us, everything beautiful comes from God. But you know, we can't give him that, but we can always give God our thank you. Boys and girls, I hope you can remember that whenever someone does something kind for you, say thank you. And remember, tell God thank you too. I hope you enjoyed our story today and you can learn more, okay? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.